What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker. This is HASAN. Our broadcast coming to you live from Shaoyang, Beijing, the People's Republic of China. Please make sure you are allowed to stream in the palace before going. Okay, you guys need to understand something. China is very big, and so is its government. From what I understand, and I'm not entirely certain of this, but like a lot of the stuff that we're doing, we're getting checks. Like we're not, like we're getting pre-clearance. We're not just fucking rolling up, chatters. Like we're not just going, what's up, everybody? Like, like the thing that we did in Tiananmen Square, that is actually, at least like being able to live stream that was a very unique experience. Okay, checks they're paying you. No, dumbass, checks as in like pre-clearance. We're checking everything and getting assurances beforehand. Okay, we have an entire team on the ground. Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait for that to be like all the freaking losers and weirdos be like, Hasan admits getting checks, and then that becomes like, you know, a super viral thing. Nowadays, whatever I do on the stream, it's like I could have the best time ever, but let's say I stub my toe while I was walking by something, they'll clip me stubbing my toe and be like, Hasan almost dies. Hasan almost gets killed by the Chinese government or whatever the fuck. And then like they'll blow that shit up. It's crazy. You getting stopped by police is trending for some reason. Why wouldn't it be? It's not for some reason. We know why. Hasan, have you seen these absurdities? NEWSWEEK, Hasan Piker stopped from filming by police in China. What we know. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I mean. This is what's so fucking insane about this. Like, how is this an international incident? It was a brief moment. A random cop came up, thought that we were fucking around. Okay, we talked to him and it was fine. Why is this on NEWSWEEK? Why is this news? We cannot have a system where a random Twitch streamer such as myself, who has a fuck ton of haters, will then have something happen that gets highlighted to mainstream media. We can't keep doing this, okay? It's especially funny because I have been shot at by American police while live streaming constitutionally protected, First Amendment protected acts of free protest and free demonstration in the United States of America. I have been tear gassed in France. I have been tear gassed in America. No news coverage. 1 minute conversation with a Chinese cop outside of Tiananmen Square where there's like a misunderstanding. And all of a sudden, this is like the worst international incident. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. When cops shoot at you in LA during protests, your haters defend the cops. Since you're in China, it's different. I know, but like, are they, it seems like they're defending China. Does it feel way safer doing IRL in China? Yes. It feels way safer doing IRL anywhere other than America. Let's be real. I feel significantly less safe in the United States of America doing anything really than doing it anywhere else in the world. Most people, I suspect, will say that. Maybe not Israel. Yeah, obviously not Israel. I will state this one more time for people that don't understand it. I know this doesn't need to be repeated in this community. Obviously, you guys are aware of this. You've been around. But like, the reality of the matter is, briefly being questioned by a cop outside of Tiananmen Square, you know, it's a unique moment of stress. It happens, right? But like, what is so insane to me is that like, I'm a person who has had altercations with American police. I'm a person who's had altercations with police in European capitals. I've interacted with cops all around the world. I've gone to protests. I've been tear gassed. I've been pepper sprayed. You know, I've been stun grenaded. Like a stun grenade exploded in my head, like near my head, me and March's head, when we were in Los Angeles in my own fucking backyard. And it's so crazy that that brief interaction of, you know, a bunch of like one, not even a bunch of, like one young Chinese cop slash soldier. I don't know if he was a cop or if he was a soldier or not, like showing up to be like, what the fuck's on your phone? And like having like a 1 minute altercation has been blown up into this much more significant thing. Like, I've been detained by my own country, man. Like, I've been detained by my own country, my own country's Customs and Border Protection and Customs and Border Patrol. And we're talking about like a cop coming up and being a little aggro. What does he say? Hasan Piker declares, I don't have any patriotism for America while streaming from Tiananmen Square. No, I said, I don't have any patriotism in general, which is why I don't like I find it fascinating that the Chinese people do. That was my point. I was saying that what is happening? Why is it that people don't understand what I'm saying? I'm saying I am not like a particularly patriotic person. So it's fascinating to me that even if it's not my cup of tea, that they have a national flag raising ceremony. It's remarkable that there are people who are coming from all around the fucking world. Oh my God. Or all around China. You had to have known people would weaponize this, no? I did. I just didn't think that they would do this, do it this fast. Perpetually misunderstood. Professionally misunderstood. Let go of the autistic compulsion to be understood. They either don't and don't want to try to understand you, or they don't care. Sure, autism is one thing, but you do understand that, like, it's my job to communicate these opinions, right? Like, it's not me being autistic where I'm like annoyed that people are professionally misunderstanding me. I mean, that's annoying for anyone. But also on top of that, it is low-key my job to communicate my points of view, which is why it's always annoying that, like, so many of these, like, you know, most of these guys are usually like pro-Israel people too, like pro-Israel authors and stuff that are like looking for any opportunity to fucking attack. But it's just annoying. Some of the comments you see on BDBD will be AstroTurf, like something newly made account will keep bringing up the dog smearing campaign. Brother, I don't think you understand how passionate my fucking haters are. They will literally follow me to the ends of the earth. They will literally set up Bilibili accounts so they can spam that shit. It is what it is. It's crazy. They did. They set up Bilibili accounts. They are terminally fucking online. That's it. It is what it is. They are terminally online, mentally unwell stalkers. It will straight up Google Translate Mandarin to get in there and get invested. You give your haters life. Yes, it's true. I'll do anything to annoy the fuck out of you. I mean, it doesn't really work though. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm having a great time, brother. Why don't you? Why don't you also do the same? My opinion always is like, this stuff is not very healthy for you. It's probably better to get invested in something that's like better for your mental space. When your fans are terminally online, so are your haters. Have fun, brother. Yeah, exactly. There's not really much you can do about it. You just got to keep pushing. This is ridiculous. HASAN Piker stopped for filming by police in China, what we know. American online political commentator HASAN Piker is going viral after being confronted by security while live streaming at Beijing's Tiananmen Square early Tuesday morning. Footage uploaded to Piker's Twitch channel, Hassan Abi, which is over 3 million followers, shows Piker and several other influencers making their way to the daily sunset flag raising ceremony at the Tiananmen Gate and at the portrait of the Chinese Communist Party, Mao Zedong. China tightly controls public speech and social media, and those who publicly raise sensitive issues, particularly criticism of party leadership, are subject to harsh penalties, including imprisonment. Authorities closely monitor recording activities at Tiananmen Square, a symbol of China's political power and site of major historical events, including the pro-democracy protests that the People's Liberation Army violence. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. NEWSWEEK reached out to Piker by email for a request to comment. This screenshot from a Twitch live stream for American influencer HASAN Piker shows him standing next to chairman. Oh, yeah, fucking Christ. They be talking like you were criticizing China? No, but it's also, you know what's crazy about this? They're not making, like, this is not that big of a fucking ordeal. It's not that big of an ordeal. When I said I don't have any patriotism for America while streaming from Tiananmen Square, like, I was literally talking about, like, this is not for me. You know what I mean? Like, the national flag raising ceremony is not something that I can comprehend and I can understand because I'm not a particularly patriotic person. And what's ironic is, like, if they really wanted to make this seem like I was, they could have twisted this into being like anti-China even. But instead, they just chose to do this. Popular progressive pundit HASAN Piker live stream from Beijing Tiananmen Square. Piker was joined by another Twitch streamer, Will Neff in Tiananmen Square for the daily sunset flag raising ceremony. Report added that Piker and Neff were on camera and Neff held up his phone and showed up. Wait, Neff? That's not, no, it wasn't Will Neff that did that. Are these all AI articles? What is happening? Like, these are supposed to be news outlets. They just got like super basic facts wrong. Yeah, as the group waited, Piker joined with fellow Twitch streamer Will Neff that they were all in Tiananmen Square, so we were all becoming Chinese. When the time is right, you will look in the mirror and already be Chinese, Neff responded. That's not Will Neff. That was March. Neff held up his phone and the camera. Oh my God. They're just like saying this was Will Neff that did this. The officer asked to review the most recent footage from the live stream broadcast, brightly cut to black with an intermission screen displaying the message, "We're doing secret memes, be right back," later being added. When the broadcast resumed, Piker and the group were seen laughing about the encounters. They continued to record this great. This is awesome. I don't know why people aren't enjoying all this, Piker said. Pablo Hassan is literally pro-CCP. He's defended the Chinese Communist Party in his live stream dozens of times. Hilarious. Li Hui, research fellow at Stanford University, Hoover Institute. Foreigners are finally beginning to see the reality that Chinese are intimately familiar with day in, day out and have long attained a skin level understanding of. Bro, they went to a Stanford University Hoover Institute research fellow for this. If that's the makings of a real article, right? You go to an op, You go to like an oppositional researcher from a right-wing think tank and you get a quote from them. That means that this is a real article. But if that's a real article, you have to get the people that you're covering correctly. Oh, they didn't even get the quote from him. He just tweeted it. That's so funny. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just bad journalism. Yeah, the reason why this didn't happen with HasanDaily when he went to China is because he doesn't have the same level of ops and his audience is actually like 12 years old. So on the other hand, my audience is much older. As opposed to HasanDaily's audience. And also on top of that, I have a lot of like political enemies who spend every waking moment watching the streams and trying to desperately turn it into something of consequence when it's not. And I don't really know how to deal with it beyond just like, it's a lie. I don't know. I mean, just watch the fucking stream, you know, you'll see it. You do understand you'll never have a normal life, right? I know, but it's just like, it's annoying.